We'll figure it out. Okay, but yeah, what a game. Oh my goodness. You know, I don't even want to hear Freddie's name be brought up once tonight. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it once. Don't even try with me tonight, okay? Because you're just wasting your breath or your fingers on the keyboards, okay? Let me tell you, I don't know how, anybody that's been criticizing Freddie and his goaltending can look at the performance that Hutch put forth tonight and be like, let's put someone else in other than Freddie. Are you kidding me? You know what I mean? Maybe Campbell still got a shot at being better than him, but Hutch, oh my goodness, I was really hoping I was wrong about him. I was really hoping that he had learned something from last season, and goalies still can. Maybe this is a one-off for Hutch. Maybe he really is the better goalie we saw in the previous games this season. Maybe he is. But that is what I'm used to seeing from him, and it's scary. It is scary. Anytime that a goalie lets in a goal and then immediately looks down at his body like, how'd that go in? Oh, that's game over right there. And like I said before on this channel, a backup goalie can have one of those a game. Oh, jeez.
Welcome back.
Oh, wow. Thanks for that, City Boy. Thank you so much. You're gonna make the YouTube video with that one now too, because it's right in the middle of the speech. That's smart. That's smart branding. I like that. But my goodness, man, any goalie that's looking at his own body because he can't figure out how he let it in, that's a goalie goal. You know what I mean? That's not a bad beat. Was it caused by a defensive turnover? Sure. Okay. But the actual shot itself, the first one, was a one-on-one, clear view of the net, clear view of the puck. Okay. No one in between them. He fired it at Hutch's body, and it somehow still went through his arm. Right? Or something like that. That's what I thought I saw. Right through the arm. Brutal. He's got to have that, especially that early in the game. You want to talk about your goalie needing to get one every now and again? There you go. That's one he needed to have. And then to follow it up, like, what was it? 15 seconds, 30 seconds later, something brutal. Okay, another one-on-one. I know, defensive lapse, for sure. But the actual shot itself that the goalie has to deal with is a straight guy coming in on a short side angle. He's got no room to deke, really, right? So Hutch goes down like he should have, beautifully set up, and for some reason he flinches. And when he flinched, he opened his legs up. Like, I swear to you, he had the angle covered. I don't know why he's moving, but he opens the legs up, gets beat right through, right? Oh my goodness. Like, you can't let in those two goals that fast in the game. I mean, he got pulled within 5 minutes or 7 minutes, guys, right? So this is not even my opinion, okay? This is not even just my opinion, right? This is Keith's opinion. You see how quickly he got pulled? That's not defensive errors. If it's defensive errors, you give that goalie a chance to come back. It's only 2 goals, guys. You know what I mean? You put one of the top goalies in net for the Leafs right now. If you were to do that and they got scored on twice that early, you think they'd get pulled? No, not that fast. That had very little to do with defense, and that was all Hutch. And then that just put them behind the game. And you guys know what I have said about the Leafs time and time again, right? They cannot be chasing the game. If they do, they will not find a way to come back. And now they almost proved me wrong. That was very entertaining at the very end. I really thought they could get it done. When they got within 1, I'm like, they could do this. They got 2 minutes left, and they've been playing without a goalie for the last 5.5. Oh, man, they can do this. So I totally believed, but you know what I mean? I had my doubts for sure. Absolutely. I can't say I'm doubt-free in this one. Are you kidding me? All right, so you look at the 2 goals that went in against Hutch, okay? And then you follow it up with the 2 goals that went in against Freddie Anderson. And I know there's going to be somebody that tries to tell me, yeah, but he's our starter. He needs to be able to come in with a big save or a big cover-up or something like that. I think City Boy even had one of those. I'm calling you out right now, bro. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, okay? So my bad. Because you know that I like actually talking to you about this stuff, all right? And I like putting it out there because other people have your opinions too. Right? You're not alone for thinking this. There's going to be plenty of people. Yeah, that's me. Hey, respect to you, dude, for actually owning up to that and saying that to my face right here in the chat. I love that. Right on, City Boy. I mean, you'd be proud of that, dude. All right? So I'm not chirping you as a person right now. We know that, right? So for all the other guys watching, check how this goes, okay? You were on Freddie about covering that one up. All right? That 3rd goal. But what did I say before? Remember what I told you guys about defense? Like literally yesterday, right? Is I'm sick and tired of seeing people looking down at their feet when there's a puck down there as a defenseman. I'm sick of it. And what happened? Brody. Okay, Okay, shot goes low off the pad. Freddie sprawled out, all ready to make the save. What's Brody doing? Kind of looking up at the guy, but then looking down at his feet to see where it ended up, and then trying to tie up his stick. No, bro. No. You have to tie up that man's stick before that puck even hits the pad. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't want to sit there and tie up his stick the whole time because you don't want to get an interference penalty, fine, I understand that. But the moment that shot is taken, the moment that original shot is taken, you immediately go to that guy beside you and you tie up his stick, bro. Or you box him out with your body, or you do something. But you don't sit there and wait for the rebound and then have this 50-50 battle with a guy. That's not your job. Not your job to do that, dude. So, I don't know. Is it coaching? Are they being trained to do this? I don't even know. So, would it have been nice, City Boy, if Freddie got that and covered it up? I mean, yeah, you know. But keep in mind, that could be a coaching thing too, because a lot of goalie coaches now are teaching these guys to actually kick out their rebounds on an angle outwardly so that they can rally the play back and get more offense, especially in times when they need a goal. So that could be a coaching thing. I don't like it. I'm with you, City Boy. Honestly, I would love to see Freddie cover that up. See, I think that's the part we agree on, right? Like, you want to see better control of those rebounds so you can cover it up. I totally agree with you on that. I really do like that style better. But I don't know if he's being coached that way or if it's his own fault. So that's why I'm holding off really laying into Freddie here. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that defense has got to be there. That's got to be there. And it was not. Okay? It was not. Honestly, I'm still so burned up about the Hutch goals. I don't even remember the fourth Anderson goal. I just remember it wasn't his fault again. You know what I mean? I don't even remember the goal now. I'm so wired up about those Hutch goals, man. That's brutal. That's brutal. You know? And then that puts you down, like I said, it gets them chasing the game, and like, you know, to know that this just happened to you all week. Like, you've just been getting dummied. You've been getting bullied by people. Teams that you're supposed to beat are just stomping all over you right now. You're getting no respect. Oh, guys, that's why the meme that went up today that I just put up there went up, okay? That's why that's where the Leafs are at. They're the new kid in school, and they're getting bullied. They're getting bullied now because, like, the rest of the league has no respect for them, or at least the rest of the division. Every team in this division now believes they got a chance to beat Toronto every time they step on the ice, and that is not what the Leafs established after 4 or 5 games this year. They had Connor McDavid saying the Leafs are tougher than people think, or whatever he said. They had Connor McDavid saying, I got to give credit to Toronto. They really played us well tonight. They had a solution for us, or whatever he said. Okay? But look into it. Connor McDavid was just finished quoting stuff about how good Toronto is this year. That's the kind of respect that the Leafs had, and it is all gone. They're starting fresh now. They got 4 games off or whatever, 4 days off before their next game. They do a quick back-to-back against Calgary, and then it's another 4 days off too. And I'm telling you, if those 2 games go wrong for them, mark my words, they are going to have a mountain to climb when they come back. Those 2 games are going to be crucial against Calgary, because now you've got time to stew in it. And the last thing you want is to be sitting around thinking you suck for 4 days. You don't want that. You want a chance to get back out there and prove to yourself that you can do it. You want to get back out there and just forget about it. Move on to the next one and just sit on it for 4 days. It's already going to be tough for them to beat Calgary now. But now that Calgary believes that they have a chance, now that every team in this division believes that they have a chance against Toronto, this is going to be the toughest part of the season the Leafs face. This is it right here, okay? I believe they can pull through. I really do. Because they're kids, a lot of them, right? It doesn't take much to get them down, right? And get them on a slump, because now all of a sudden they start doubting themselves. But the flip side to that is, because they're young, it doesn't take much to get them going again. All it takes is for one beauty, Matthews goal from a Mitch Marner pass. Something like that, or Wayne Simmons stepping back into the lineup and being like, boys, and going out there and knocking somebody around. It literally does not take much for these guys to latch onto something and be like, yeah, that was crazy, and then they're in a good mood again, and then they start lighting the lamp. I'm telling you, this team is for real. I'm not changing my opinion on that. This team is for real, okay? So I believe they will get themselves out of this. But this is it. This is the thing they have to get out of, though. If they don't, I'm wrong. You know, like, if they don't, I'm wrong. And I'll admit it if it happens, but I don't think it will. I think we're going to get some pretty intense games against Calgary. I think they're going to win them both. All right. And the thing is, they're going to do it so closely, right, that people are still going to be doubting them. Because even if they beat Calgary the next 2 games in a row, but just barely, by like 1 goal or 2 goals, the kind of games I like to see them play, if they play the right way and get those kinds of wins, no one's even going to consider that the right way. They're going to be like, oh yeah, but you only beat them by a goal or 2. Like, really? Come on now. They'll get no respect still. They have a mountain to climb for respect right now. They have lost it all. No team fears them in our division anymore. As of tonight, it's official. Okay? Nobody. So, you know, time to start doing what you do. And that can be scoring a bunch of goals, or it can be getting in people's faces and getting rough and tough. I don't know what it's going to be. But they got to do it now. They got to do it now, because if they don't, they're going to be sitting around for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, just thinking that they're trash. And then I don't know how you get out of that. I don't know how you mentally come back from something like that. So let's hope they do it. Again, I believe, right? Yeah, I said belief. And I think you believe too, right? Most of us here, we believe. We're the true believers, man. Right? So we've said our piece. You know what I mean? You're about to say your piece, but I've said mine, right? This is what needs to happen for them to get better. But I believe they will. And I will never stop believing they will. You know what I mean? Because why not? Why not? I got nothing better to do. Do you? I don't. I do this and I cheer for the Leafs, you know? Obviously, I got more going on than that, guys. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it's fun. It's fun to just do it. So I don't care how bad it starts to look for Toronto this season. I promise you, if this thing went off the rails and they just missed the playoffs altogether, I still wouldn't quit or nothing like that. You know what I mean? This is my team, man. So it really, you know, in the end will not bother me. But like, since we're here and we're talking about it, that's my piece. Now I want to hear from you guys, okay? Because you guys are lighting it up again tonight, and I thank you so much for all the love. And if you're watching this on YouTube later on, like, straight up, why aren't you coming over to Twitch on these things after each game, right? Come on, chat, right? Show them what's up. All right, so what are you guys saying now? I swear this new camera really shows how bad my skin is. Ugh. Anyways, guys, make sure you subscribe, okay? This thing is growing bigger and bigger, and you won't want to miss the chaos that the true believer will find himself in. I'm the most unique NHL 21 channel on YouTube. I dare you to prove me otherwise. Bye!